we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Orlando Magic here at their home Amway Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter.
Thanks, Kevin. Franz Wagner was in the Rookie of the Year consideration last year for the Magic. He said there are a lot of reasons for fans to be excited for the future. We've got a lot of young talent, but my job is to be in the now and try to win games. What's helped me so far is focusing on each day at a time. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he is definitely ahead of schedule. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Porter at the shooting guard position. And for Orlando, at the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
Now, here's Wagner. To the inside. Banchero kicks to Wagner. 3 on the clock. Fultz, no good. Left side, Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fultz looking around. Over Murray. And that one hits back iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shot from the low block. In deep, Jokic drops it in.
I don't know if you knock Jokic off balance so much. You're just hoping that he misses something like that.
Fultz kicks to Suggs. Now the pass to Wagner. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fultz, no good.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And yes, it's good. Jokic has got his 2nd bucket.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Fultz for Murray. And there's Fultz on the assist from Suggs.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. That one, no good. And Orlando the other way now. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
Here's Jokic. The shot from the low post is good. Jokic has got 6 points.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Pass to Suggs. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Backed in off the glass.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Here's Fultz. Denver getting their last shot to go. Denver grabs the miss.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Count that one.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Wagner outside. Passes to Banchero. That one misses. Good defense by Jokic. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Minnesota. And it's Murray with the jam.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Zeke Najee's checked in for Moses Brown. Miles Bridges comes in for Jokic. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Jackson in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Fultz. His last outing, he had 24 points. There's the pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. The Nuggets leading by 5. Bridges, right side. Second chance. Banchero grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The first one falls.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Now, Wagner. 8 points his last outing. And it's Suggs missing. Caldwell-Pope left side. Suggs with the steal. And it's blocked by Gordon.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. Wagner outside. Pass to Fultz. Throws back up. And that one is off. And the Nuggets going the other way.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Wagner following the score by Aaron Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Bridges with the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And he gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Wagner kicks to Fultz. Back to Wagner. Pass to Wagner. Wagner against Gordon. Wagner trying to get open. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation. And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
And he makes the first. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bol, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Gary Harris is checked in for Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Here's Najee, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Goga Bitadze is checked in for the Magic. The Magic trail by 9. Harris outside. The pass to Bitadze. Isaac outside. Anthony. Rebound by the Nuggets. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he jams it with authority.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here are the Magic now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Jackson against Anthony. Caldwell Pope outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Anthony against Jackson. Back to Anthony. Five on the clock. To stop the run. Good on the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Cole Anthony.
Interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts, and those will be very loud points. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Bitadze with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Najee. Nice move. And the layup is good. Najee's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Isaac finds Anthony. Here's Bitadze. Pass to Harris. Over Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
Here's Harris after the Nuggets pick up 2. There's Bitadze, and he gets it to go off the back of the rim. Bitadze's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Good work there as it goes. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Anthony, the pass to Bull. And here is Harris. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jackson against Anthony. Isaac right side. Harris inside the line. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Denver leading by 16. Here's Caldwell Pope. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so here's Orlando after the Nuggets pick up 2. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Braun throws down the breakaway jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Anthony. 26 points for him last game against New York. Harris misses. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Denver. Jackson down low. Covered by Anthony. Jackson misses. The Magic trail by 20. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked the ball. Here's Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Anthony. Over Jackson. It's deflected.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Pass to Najee. Doesn't go that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Anthony up on top. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Trying to get something going.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Wagner is out there with Banchero. And it's Fultz in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Bridges kicks to Jackson. Caldwell Pope against Wagner. 14 feet away. Banchero grabs the board. Here's Orlando now. Passes it to Fultz. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Banchero with the ball. He's against Bridges, and it's Banchero missing. The Nuggets leading by 23. Inside. Bridges misses. The Magic have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. So he gets them both. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find. They are just killing them on the interior.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Here's Fultz, and it's blocked.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
They recover it. Murray for three. They grab their own miss. There's the triple. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Suggs with the ball, and it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Wagner. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
That's tipped.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Now, here's Suggs. And finished off by Banchero.
Ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Murray, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
Here's Fultz. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. The pass to Wagner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Banchero kicks to Fultz. Pass to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
And that's an example where the unpredictability of Fultz helps him, especially in that pick and roll where he can slice dimes through the D.
Now here's Gordon. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Wagner following the score by Aaron Gordon. Wagner, that's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Bridges. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Now here's Fultz. Over Porter. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. He kicks it to Suggs. Back to Wagner. To the wing on the left. Murray against Fultz. Wagner outside. Back to Fultz. Over Murray, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Denver ball.
For the Nuggets, Jordan comes in for Thomas Bryant. Jokic subbed in for Miles Bridges. Denver leading by 23. Now here's Murray. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And the shot goes in. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there are some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Fultz against Murray. To the paint. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wagner against Jordan. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Drops one in from the wing. Suggs has got his first 2 points.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now, here's Jokic. And the shot goes down.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
For a free t-shirt. And please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
For the Magic, Wall, he's checked in for Wagner. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Launches it. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. He's got 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Porter. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now, here's Brown. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The shot's good from Jordan.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Passes it to Bull. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And there's the pass to Jokic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 9. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double checking, and the game continues on. And coaches looking to seize every advantage maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Denver making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Here's Anthony. Isaac passes to Bull. Fires from deep. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got 5 points so far.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Pass to Jordan. Now, here's Jokic. Jordan trying to free himself up, and no good that time. Anthony taking his time here. Down low, Bull. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Round the pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And as I watch Cole out there, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game, really only starting to scratch the surface.
For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis. Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The Nuggets leading by 19. Pass to Jokic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
Now here's Anthony. Passes it to Isaac. To the paint. And there's Suggs on the assist by Isaac. Suggs has got his second bucket tonight.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Isaac with the steal. The pass to Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. And that one drops for him. Suggs has got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
What's up?
The Magic trail by 21. .144 left now here in the second. Now, here's Bull. He's defended by Jordan. Jordan with some nice D.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Anthony. That one, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Chalk up 2 there.
And knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Here's Harris. Out to Anthony. And another shot. And it's Denver with the rebound.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Jokic. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Some nights Jokic is patient where he plays the role of the setup man. But tonight, he's setting his own table.
Suggs with the ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and then get out and run, get out and attack.
And you kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Some incredible work in this. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Here they come, Magic fans.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Denver has possession, so out there for the Nuggets right now. Jokic is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Bruce Brown.
Caldwell-Pope taking over this game. Tremendous confidence he's displaying in his ability.
And here's Wagner following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. Here's Jordan. It's good.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives, on the offensive glass.
Now here's Fultz. Wagner finds Fultz. Wagner outside. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Remains Orlando's ball.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Suggs passes to Wagner.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Jokic.
Assisted by
Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Now here's Fultz. He has 5. Wagner kicks to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Wagner. Jordan with some nice D.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Jokic inside. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now, here's Suggs. 6 points for him. Fultz kicks to Wagner. No good with the triple. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Jokic. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Back to Wagner. Wagner against Jordan. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Fires from 18, and the shot is long.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Fultz. 5 points in the game. Tipped away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Brown with it. Defended now by Wagner. Brown the pass to Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
They could use a bucket, and it's laid in by Banchero.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
They get it back, and it's set. Jokic.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. Fultz against Brown. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 12 now in this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Wagner outside. And here is Suggs. He's got 6. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Suggs, and the layup is good. 8 points for Jalen Suggs.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got 14 points now in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Wagner outside. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Suggs. Over Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Wagner outside. Back to Fultz. And the pass to Wagner. High arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Wagner's got 10.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now here's Brown. Here's Jokic. Offensive rebound. Here's Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Fultz, the pass to Suggs. Brown against Fultz. Up top, Wagner. 9 points in the game so far. Denver grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Jokic. That one falls. Jokic has got 35.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Suggs passes to Banchero. And Wagner has it in the corner. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wagner. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. Harris is checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here's Isaac. 8 points for him. Now Harris over Porter. Harris no good. Gordon against Harris. Bridges uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Isaac kicks to Anthony. Harris outside. To halt the run. Bridges with the board.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
That one wide left. Banchero with the ball. Bridges covering. Inside. Out to Anthony. On the wing, Harris from past the arc. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
For 3, Murray. That shot misses. And Orlando will come the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Isaac. Harris up top. Pass to Bitadze. Shoots over Bridges. Bitadze with the bucket. 8 points for him. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Murray. Basket good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Anthony. Batadze the pass to Isaac. Outside Anthony. Back to Isaac. Puts up a 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Murray. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Porter. Another shot. In deep. Gordon drops it in. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
Isaac outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
The line for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Bowl, he's checked in for Banchero. And he's good on the second. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. That's tipped. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gordon kicks to Murray. And the 3 off target. Well, Orlando shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And Anthony gets it to go.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Nuggets ahead, running away with this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Harris, also Carter Williams out there, and it's Bull in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Carter Williams. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy really to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Carter Williams hits them both. Here's Murray. Outside Porter from downtown. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now here's Carter Williams. Knocked away. Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Murray against Carter Williams. Drops in the layup for two.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Harris. It's good. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
They feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. Three ball goes that time.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Batadze the pass to Houston. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Outside Porter. Over Harris. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
Carter Williams, the pass to Houston. Here's Bull. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Passes to Harris. Here's Batadze. Clock at 6. To the middle. Outside for Carter Williams. From deep. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Gordon missing. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Harris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Gary Harris would not be denied that time, focused on getting the finish.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Murray against Carter Williams. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. No good with the layup. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Houston, defended by Gordon. Houston passes to Batadze. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Haji's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges dishes to Porter. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Back to Carter Williams. The pass to Houston. Kicks to Bull. Pass to Houston. Now here's Carter Williams. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Porter. The offensive rebound. Bridges misses. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bull. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Magic making a switch here. Schofield's checked in. Here's Murray. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point, guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin, in 25 years, there'll be another list.
Harris, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter and finished off by Porter.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Orlando with the ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Houston. Good work defensively by Bryant. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds Bryant and finish off by Bryant.
Really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
The Magic shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Bitadze. Harris, right side. The pass to Houston. Shot clock at 5. Offline with the baseline jumper. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And Brent, nowadays, there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
Here's Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
It's really one of the elements to Reggie Jackson. His aggressiveness in his play allows him to convert on plays like that.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Pass to Houston. Back to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harris. A 3 ball. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Here's Jordan. And the basket is good.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Passes it to Houston. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Schofield. He's defended by Jordan.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Bol, he's checked in for the Magic. Here are the Magic now. Here's Houston. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schofield. To the right side. And Bol wide open. He shoots with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bol's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Jackson misses. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. There's the pass to Houston. Here's Schofield. Pass to Houston. Here's Schofield. Carter Williams with it. Bryant with the rebound. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
That one off the back iron and out. Magic shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Houston passes to Carter Williams. The shot's good. And that's now 10 points for Michael Carter Williams.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Jackson down low. Carter Williams covering. It's deflected. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Has to be Johnson. Here's Houston. He kicks it to Carter Williams. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Braun. It's hauled in by the Magic. He takes it in, and Houston gets it to go. Houston's got his first bucket in this one.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Jordan. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Denver.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And Denver with a change here, too. Jokic is checked in. Back to Carter Williams. Passes it to be Johnson. Here's Houston. Back to Isaac. The pass to Schofield. Over Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Carter Williams against Jackson. Here's Schofield. No good on the three. Kicks it to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Yeah. So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh wow, oh yeah.
Everybody's gonna hear about it?
For sure. The whole city's gonna, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Welcome to Ephemeral, come on in.
Okay, I'm excited.
What would you like to get tattooed today?
I would love to get a logo from our...
Let's meet the visiting team, Denver Nuggets. At center, Moses Brown. At small forward, Aaron Gordon. At shooting guard, Michael Porter Jr. At the other guard position, Jamal Murray. At the other forward position, Nikola Jokic. The head coach of the visiting team is Michael Malone. Number 7, Kyle Lowry. At forward, 6'8", number 42, Kevin Love. Number 14, Tyler. Number 13, Number 22, Jimmy Butler. Your Miami Heat head coach is Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Brian, the Heat are united. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "It's not about stats with these guys," and that's so unique. You can talk about it, you can teach it, you can rant as much as you want, but this league is based on celebrating a lot of other things, and rightfully so. But ultimately, it's about winning.
There it is. Thanks, Allie. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Moses Brown is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
Now here's Hero. Butler finds Hero. From the high post. Nice jump shot.
From that range, Tyler is money. Well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Murray passes to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Hero. He picked up 10 in his last game. Count it.
You've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. He'll take possessions like that one all day.
Jokic in the post. Love's there. And the basket by Jokic.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Hero, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pass to Butler from 20 feet. And Miami again with the bucket.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Gordon on the wing. Butler covering. Gordon can't hit. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Adebayo with it. Checked by Murray. And there's Hero on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got 6 points.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's Jokic. It's good from in tight.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Jokic against Love. Hero outside. Adebayo in the post. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Moses Brown.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Murray. Soft touch off the glass.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Outside Butler. Hero against Porter. Love for 3. And again, the Heat missing.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Here's Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Butler passes to Hero. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Lowry, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Porter gets the bucket.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Gordon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Gordon's coaches and teammates like seeing him draw fouls, taking charge and forcing the defense to act.
Jordan's checked in for Brown. Second free throw, no good. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And so here's Denver, following the bucket by the Heat. Miami trailing. With the 10-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
The Nuggets have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Butler. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Back to Lowry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Jokic. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Jokic has got 8 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Miami, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Miles Bridges checked in for Nikola Jokic. Bryant comes in for Gordon. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Jackson in for Murray. Now here's Butler. Coming off a 16-point game against Orlando. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Hero. Love with the ball. Here's Butler. Now Hero from downtown. The rebound by Bridges. Jackson against Lowry. Jackson, pass to Jordan. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Hero for three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Now here's Jackson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Lowry outside. Pass to Hero. Now here's Love. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Adebayo. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 13.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Bridges down low. Butler covering. 11 feet out. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
I mean, it looked like that game was over, but they finally kicked it into gear in the 4th. A tremendous comeback.
The shot fake of Kevin Love tricks guys into fouling way too often.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And the shot goes in.
This is what you get from Reggie Jackson now. Powering through contact and has the focus to complete the play.
Pass to Strus. Now here's Mills. And here's Butler outside. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Oladipo's checked in.
Now in the game,
Denver in the lead.
Victor Oladipo.
Jackson outside. Here's Caldwell Pope. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Up top, Mills, defended by Jackson. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Strus, following the score by Denver. And here's Oladipo. Back to Strus. Will it go? Drills it from deep.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Mills. Offensive rebound. Jordan banked it in off the glass.
DeAndre Jordan.
Jordan's got his second bucket on the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Oladipo outside. Martin, the pass to Strus. Uses the glass on the layup. Strus has got 5 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust. skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Miami has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Mills. Back to Strus. Tries it from the top of the key. Can't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. Jackson against Mills. Right side, Butler. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances were down.
Mills against Jackson. Mills, the pass to Strus. For 3, Oladipo. Denver grabs the miss. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
Outside Mills. Oladipo on the wing. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gets an open look and hits it. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. And the bucket is good. Bridges has got 10.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Butler against Jordan. Outside Butler. Here's Mills. Oladipo's got space. Offline from the top of the key.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And so it's Denver in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get wild.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And here's Denver. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Strus in at the 3. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Hero. No good with the triple. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Hero. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Now here's Lowry. A 29-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
From Kyle Lowry.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has got 18.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Hero. 15 points in the game. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Jordan. Jokic comes in for Bridges. And it's Gordon in for Bryant. Here's Lowry. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Jackson against Lowry. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Denver.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Yep, that one's good. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Pass to Strus. Lets the 3 fly. And the Heat, another 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Denver's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. To the inside, Najee. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Jackson against Lowry. That one off the back iron and out. The Nuggets have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Shot is good by Gordon. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Strus. Here's Adebayo. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing, and his shot.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Excellent D there from Hero.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
From 10 feet away. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Now here's Martin. Pass to Lowry. Over Jackson. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Gordon with it. Strus covering. And here's Jackson. Lowry with a steal. Here's Strus. Ooh, poked away. Down low. Adebayo, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got 12 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo is doubled. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo. One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. Love is checked in for Miami. Victor Oladipo comes in for Hero. And the Nuggets making a change here. No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Oladipo, shot's good. Oladipo's got his second basket. And so here is Denver. Left side Murray. And the layup falls.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Oladipo outside. Back to Lowry. Brown against Love. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Strus. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Smitty, he's a tremendous underdog story. Max Strus started his college career in Division II.
And then, B.A., Max ended up transferring to a D1 after 2 years, scoring over 1,000 points at 2 different schools. Max is the rare player to start D2 and end up in the NBA.
And the Heat making a change here. Mills is checked in.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue and drawing the contact.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Love. Shoots over Brown. And it's Love missing. Denver's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Mills against Murray. And here's Strus. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Strus. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Denver has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Here's Murray. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Strus. Pass to Mills. Oladipo outside. Mills against Murray. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that's good.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat dancers.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami. Mills finds Butler. Oladipo outside. Outside Mills. Clock clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. From deep. Hauled in by Brown. Denver's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Porter. Got it. Porter's got 6.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Miami has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Outside Butler. Shoots from the block, and he gets it to go. Butler's got his second basket on the night. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Yurtsevens checked in for Adebayo. That'll be a 5-second call. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Oladipo outside. Outside Mills. Back to Oladipo. Outside for Love. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Love's got 6 in the quarter.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Miami's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in. A minute 53 left in the first half of this game. Here's Porter. And again, it's Denver converting.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Oladipo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 20 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Butler. Outside Mills. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Oladipo outside. Back to Mills. Back to Oladipo. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Butler up top. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Mills from the arc. That one is off. Miles Bridges has been on display for the Nuggets. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game right now.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that's a wrap. With the 3rd quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. On the court for the Nuggets, they've got DeAndre Jordan. Bruce Brown is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Moses Brown, and it's Bridges in at small forward. Well, the Heat's shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Hero outside. Butler against Bridges. The shot by Butler, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Hero against Porter. Shoots over Hero, and it's Denver with another.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Ryan?
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And yep, it's good.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Inside, here's Love. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Moses Brown. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. Now at the line, Kevin Love. 1.
And Love, no good on that one.
For a guy who plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot, he has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Michael Porter Jr. 1.
That's good from Porter. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Outside Butler. Here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Here's Hero. That shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
After receiving heavy in his 2nd year, Tyler Hero came into the 2021-22 season on a different level, averaging over 20 points per game.
Now here's Lowry. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Martin. Lowry outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Connects from downtown. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter. You know, with Hero Smitty, his play earned him the 6th Man of the Year.
And he ran away with that award, BA. And it wasn't only because of his prolific scoring. Hero also displayed his playmaking ability, and he improved on the defensive end as well.
Miami's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Throws it up high. The lob. Very well done.
Gorgeous bucket from Jimmy Butler. He is so comfortable from that area on the court.
For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Jordan, the pass to Brown. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Brown's got 5 points.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And here's Hero. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Hero. Lowry outside. Takes a 3. And there's Hero on the assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Lowry outside. Back to Hero. Rebound by the Nuggets. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Strus, he's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game,
now a timeout called by Denver.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat dancers.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
For your Heat Youth Dancers.
Right wing. Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup. 14 points for him.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Lowry outside. Here's Strus. The three-pointer off the mark. Denver's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Shoots from the right block. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Lowry outside. Pass to Strus for 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Denver the other way. Murray passes to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Now here's Lowry. Here's Love. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Denver's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. It's stolen by Love. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry outside. Hero on the wing. 18 points for him. Here's Butler. Jokic grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 11 points here in the second half.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Murray's shot is good.
We've seen Murray raise his game. part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Now here's Hero. Outside Strus. Lowry, the pass to Strus. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
The first one falls, and the Heat with some changes. Victor Oladipo's checked in for Hero, and it's Mills in for Lowry. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Denver's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Murray, that falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Outside Mills. Pass to Strus. Butler with the ball. Covered by Jokic. Back to Strus. There's the three. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Oladipo. From the wing. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Jokic gets the bucket.
We're seeing how Jokic can take over a game on a good night. He gets more and more efficient every season.
Miami's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Strus. From outside, off the mark.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Patrick Mills picks one up.
Foul.
And that one misses. Geared Sevens checked in for Love.
2.
Good on the second one. The Heat shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Mills, the pass to Strus. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. Bryant against Strus. Shot clock at 5.
Blocked. Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And the shot goes down. Mills has gotten his first points in this one.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants.
Here's Murray, and he drives in. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now here's Strus. He's got 10. Pass to Butler. Over Jokic. Butler can't get it to go. And here's Denver. They're on a 17-7 run. Takes one from 10 feet, and the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Mills against Murray. Out to Oladipo. Left side Butler. From 9 feet. The three is up. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Denver has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Strus finds Mills. And they'll get another chance. And it's Butler with the jam.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is, getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Denver's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, B.A., but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
So it's Miami now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Butler. Here's your 7. Back to Strus. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Najee's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Oladipo with the ball. Strus with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Strus the pass to your 7. Murray against Mills. For 3, Oladipo. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for Miami, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. All right, time for an injury report. All right, a chance to check in on Bam Adebayo. What do you have, Allie?
Well, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. They're doing everything they can as this looks like a collapsed lung. Obviously, we're all hoping for the best here. That'll be the end of his day and what could be the start of a long recovery process for him. It's hard to hear, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
They've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with Patrick Mills. Duncan Robinson is out there with Omer Yurtseven. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Mills, no good. Denver has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Pass to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Just about 285 pounds. Jokic is a mountain. So you better really bump into him to disrupt his shot.
Here's Jovic. Oladipo on the wing. Looking to get back on track. Floats one up. Great D that time from Jokic. So it's Denver now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And it's good. 2 points. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Mills against Murray. For 3, Robinson. Miami, no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Bryant against Robinson. Back to Mills. They get it back. You're 7. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. You're 7's got his first bucket in this one.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Oladipo. Robinson can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Pass to Robinson. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in organizations. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
Here's Jokic on the money from 12 feet away. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Robinson passes to Yurt 7. Got a hand on it. Now here's Jokic. Not a lot of room with a 9-footer. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Oladipo. And here's Robinson, covered by Bryant. Here's Jovic. Great D that time from Jokic. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-4 run. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. They break out 5-on-3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Caldwell Pope's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Jokic. Back to Najee. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
How many centers are capable of that? Jokic dictating action in a two-man game.
Now here's Robinson. Knocks it down from distance. Robinson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Murray passes to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Now here's Oladipo. Mills, the pass to Yurt 7. There's the triple. The rebound by Murray.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Jokic. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oladipo outside. Back to Mills. And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievements, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, et cetera, et cetera. They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Now here's Yurt 7. Oladipo, the pass to Mills. Misses the 3.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Here's Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Oladipo. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. And the Heat with some changes. Martin comes in for Oladipo. And Vincent is subbed in for Mills. Now a timeout called by Denver.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Your Heat youth dance team.
a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. When a team is underperforming, coaches are often the first people called into question. Is that fair, Smitty?
In some cases it is fair, but I'll break it down like this, BA. It always starts at the top. From coaching to your best players, they're always going to get the blame.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr.
Pass to Vincent. Poked loose. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Nuggets, Miles Bridges. 1.
That's good from Bridges. Here's Vincent. Pass to Yurtseven. Oh, no good again that time. Denver has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Bridges finds Porter. Count that bucket. Porter's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Martin outside. Back to Vincent. Pass to Martin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Bridges. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
And he sinks the second. Here's Jackson. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jordan. It's stolen. Here's Jovic. Defended by Gordon. Jovic's shot is off. And here's Gordon. And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Robinson. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is the speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
Now here's Martin. Pass to Jovic. Takes a turnaround, Jay. And that one's long. Denver's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Here's Porter. Nails the baby hook. Porter's got 16 points here in the second half. And for the Heat, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Jovic. Back to Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Good job attacking by Robinson, taking his shot right into the coverage.
Now at the line, Duncan Robinson. 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
From undrafted to a vital role player, Duncan Robinson has become one of the game's most lethal three-point shooters.
And both free throws good for Robinson. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Robinson can't hit. Denver has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Gordon. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Tough finish. Wow. When Gordon is making these type of contested shots, it has to help his confidence.
Pass to Jovic. 4-3. Denver grabs the miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Robinson. Now Martin to the middle. Here's Vincent. And counted from 12 feet.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
1:27 left in the 4th quarter here. And here's Porter outside. Jordan, the pass to Jackson. Jordan against your 7. Launches it. That shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Robinson. Offensive board. Here's your 7. Here's Jovic. Defended by Gordon. Outside Robinson. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Nikola, you really asserted your impact right from the opening tip. What was the key to your success tonight?
I mean, it's not just me, it's of course my teammates. I think we opened the game really good in the first quarter, and we just continued to play aggressive, and that's how we won the game.
Always giving credit to his teammates, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long, everybody.